Hello, Buff Correll.
Yes, how you doing?
Hey, how's your day going so far?
It's going good. Woke up, went to the gym, and about to probably after this do some videos and just keep it grinding, keep it pushing.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, it's all about work and doing it for the pleasure of it. That's what it's all about. So
yeah,
I'm trying to shake it up.
I like that. You're an inspiration to us all. I have a few questions about your incredible YouTube videos on your page.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of questions. There's at least 100 million of them. No, there's a lot of them. It's like a bulk of them. I don't want to read all of them, but there's a lot out there. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here's a few of them.
Okay.
What came first, bodybuilding, singing, or dancing?
Dancing was the first thing because I that was something that I already knew how to do when I was little. Like everybody always wanted to see me dance, like in grade school. Like I was always just the best dancer. And I knew how to copy movements off of television, like MJ, Prince, and people like that could easily do their dance moves, like MJ off of Thriller. I knew the whole thing just by looking at it, and so that was like I already knew how to really dance. And bodybuilding came second because bodybuilding, that was hard to learn because I was really overweight at the time, almost obese. I had like a lot of issues after I got out the Army. I would just started eating and just really didn't know where to find my place in life. And after years of drinking and smoking and doing a lot of other crazy stuff at that time, I something kind of pushed me where I had to just really start thinking about myself and get myself on a track that I didn't know what to do. Because after the Army, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I finally just kind of decided that I wanted to get a trainer, and I got a trainer at the gym who I just wanted to see for a day, and I ended up liking how I felt after the gym and after the workout. I like how I felt. I felt so much better than I ever did in a long time. And so he said he wanted to get me ready for a competition. I got ready for the competition, and we just started working out ever since. And the thing that he taught me that was ever so cool was how to eat right. I didn't know how to eat right at the time. I didn't know. People would tell me you got to eat this and eat that, but nobody exactly told me what to eat. And he actually wrote down what to eat, and I did that, and I still eat the same thing today. And it's just the same food groups and the same, eating plan that has got me ripped abs. Because once I got ripped abs, the posters went on the wall. That was it. Nobody could tell me anything after that. After I saw them abs, I said, oh boy, I want to take my shirt off every day. Like, do you see these abs? I'd be in line at Walmart. Do you see these abs? It's just crazy. I lost it after that. After that, it was just, and everything followed after that. I started doing videos, and World Star Hip Hop was the first kind of thing that noticed it. And so once that happened, it kind of put me on the right track where I said, okay, I like doing this. This is something I could do, and it's not hurting anybody or killing anything. So I enjoy doing it. But I wanted to work better on the singing and the performance and everything. That came later on. So
well, you have some nice abs, Correll.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of regimen do you use to stay in shape?
When I first started, it was Carl, my trainer. It was a lot of It was a lot of workouts where it was a lot of running around, picking up what's that bag where you hit it all the time? A punching bag, and I would carry that around the gym. A lot of different workouts when I started off, but now it's a lot of heavy weights. Like I go to kind of like the heaviest weight and just lift it. I know it's like what, but it's really the eating right that's bodybuilding, and lifting weights you can get with kind of everybody you want. But I think I just eat right all the time and lift heavy weights, and that's pretty. I make sure like my trainer told me the right form, and how to use weights. When we started, it was very low weights, like 5 pounds, because he didn't want to injure me, and we was always like, you don't want to get injured. You don't need to lift heavy weights. That was the first thing that was told to me. But when I went out on my own, and because after we started working out, he worked on me for 5 years, and he decided to, we decided just to go different ways. But when I started on my own, it was kind of like, man, what am I going to do without my trainer? And he taught me everything, and it was in my memory. Right when I started from the jump all over again, it was like he was right beside me, and it's like I knew by memory what to do. It's just that I added a lot of heavy weights. And I did the same workouts that we normally do, from shoulders one day to back and chest and necks, and just using the same workouts, but a lot of heavy weights. I learned how to use heavy weights. Even though it hurt me at the time, I just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And now I can lift the whole stack. I've been lifting for about 10 years now. So
wow.
Yeah, so it's been, I didn't even think I was going to last that long. I mean, when I was on the diet for the first time, I couldn't eat no burgers or fries or nothing. I thought I was dying. I said, Mom, help me. I can't do this no more. She said, just, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just eat the butter and just, it's just whatever. It was just, it's very, you think you can't get through it. It's almost like basic training, but once you understand like, you know, what's it going to look like afterwards. When I saw my abs, that was just it. But
yeah, what kind of food are you eating? What's part of the diet?
Oh man, it's just straight up. Just I wake up in the morning, I eat oatmeal and bananas, and then I eat meals during the day, like apples, a lot of grapes. Then I eat vegetables, and then I eat a lot of chicken breast, and that's it. I don't eat. I stay away from salt and sugar for a long time, and the only sugar that I eat is natural sugars from fruit, you know, and yeah, that's basically it, and just a lot of oatmeal and you know, and vegetables, and yeah, I haven't had a soda in a long time and stuff like that, or you know, it's been a while. I don't know what people always tell me when I used to, you know, and they say, you know, what would happen if you eat a donut? I said I'd probably explode. I don't know. It's just like you don't know what you
stay away from those donuts, Correll.
Yeah, now if they glazed donuts, I might dip now, but yeah,
we need you.
Yeah, you never know.
So let's talk about your videos. Explain the process for filming a video. What goes into that?
I guess it's making sure the camera angle's first right, and then I go and I fix myself up. I do my hair. I do everything. I actually iron my pants before I do a video. It's just something that I do. Yeah, there's different things I've learned to do over the time that got me, like, maybe better views or something, and I say, hey, this didn't happen until I did this. You know, you do stuff like that. Like, Jordan used to wear his North Carolina shorts under his jersey because he got a lot of points that day. It's just when you repeatedly do something every day, you got to learn how to get motivated every day for it. And so I do stuff to get motivated to do it and do it and do it, and it's working. So I never stop doing what I do. But yeah, it's a lot of hair gel. You know, the hair gel is on the on the dresser. It's a lot of that, and it's a lot of just everything. And then it's learning how to sing. I used to sing every day at work and stuff like that, just very out loud, just singing and singing. People used to get tired of it, and I didn't care because I had to learn how to sing in front of people in order to get better. You know, that's how I felt. And over the years, I think I've gotten better. I think I don't sound like how I first did when I first started singing. Just everything has gotten better, and that's what I really wanted to get to, was be an example of, you know, if you do something over and over and over again, eventually it'll start to work out. But you just gotta believe in yourself, and you just got to do it every day, and don't get boggled down by people saying this doesn't sound right, because this first doesn't have to sound right in order to sound right. You can't just come in and say, hey, I'm the best ever. You know, you got to work up to that. Yeah, so that's how I felt. I felt like I always needed to work up to it, and if I finally, you know, keep going, because if you stop, you know, you can't look at those videos like that anymore. You can't say, well, you know, these videos used to be good. If you stop, nobody cares about the videos anymore. But if you keep going, it builds a fan base. That's how I always feel.
You've definitely done that over the years.
Yeah,
how many videos do you think that you've made?
Oh man, the YouTube thing says 929, so I'm gonna just believe in that.
Wow,
that's a lot.
crazy.
I've been doing this since 2010, so yeah, there's probably a lot more videos than that. I deleted a lot of them, so.
Oh wow. And how do you choose the songs that you do? What do you know what song you're gonna do next?
Right now it's by request. I do a lot of songs by request, but I used to do it songs that I like. You know, I like music a lot. You know, I grew up with a lot of different type of music, so I would try music that I liked. And then right now I'm doing a music that a lot of other people like, and I'm just learning from them. Kind of right now it's going to the music of The Cure and bands like that I've never heard of before, but. I really enjoy their music, and I know it now. And there's a lot of other bands I know. I wish I didn't hear of The Cure, but I didn't know of a certain song that they liked. But I'm surprised in, you know, what you can do with it when you're musical diverse, and you learn a lot about music, and you learn by just doing it every day.
Have you learned about any new artists that you really like now through the requests?
Yeah, Dua Lipa. I like her music. I tried her cover before, and it's really cool. And there's a lot of other artists that I'll have to just go through and really take a look at. But yeah, I like a lot of music today, and just like the music. Also, Panic at the Disco. That's a good group. I didn't know that. I didn't know they sound that good. But when I heard of them, and you know, I said, wow, that sounds really good. You know, so. My choice, I kept doing the same songs over and over again. It's like, if I didn't do a song in a year, I'll do it over again. That was my choice. But until everybody
I've
got
noticed
involved,
that, yeah.
I said, well, I'll do this again. This is my 10th time doing it, you know, so. Here comes 11. So, you know, I'm glad that people get involved and say, hey, try this. You know, try a little bit of this and try a little bit of that. So,
what's the music that you were raised on that you are impacted by personally?
Music that I was on was probably a lot of the Jacksons. When I first saw MJ do the moonwalk, that was it for me. I think, yeah, that was it. And I like Marvin Gaye, Wham, George Michael. Man, George Michael, his music, like, I just enjoy his music, and I enjoy, man, it's so much music I've been, you know, I probably know every song on the, I know a lot of oldies, you know, 70s and 60s. Any song that comes on the radio, I pretty much just know. It's not really just, I just know it, you know, I just like music a lot. I can probably dance to anything, and you put the music on, I understand the rhythm, and yeah, I just really enjoy music. I think all music, just, it doesn't matter if it's, orchestra, opera, ballet music, it's just, even elevator music. I dance to some elevator music. You're in the elevator, it's just, you know, it's just, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of music it is. It's just really, I like to dance a lot. You know, I gotta, you know, hold myself down, because if a joint come on, that's it. You know, I'm gone for the day. And after I'm done dancing, people gonna look like, what? No, but that's what music makes me do. And that's what I think where I really got into music for, because in 2010, music wasn't sounding good to me anymore. When music don't sound good, I always feel like I got to do something about it. And it's just the music had changed in 2010. One of my artists wasn't doing what he used to do anymore, and so I just was complaining about it every day. Like, y'all like this music? Like, I just didn't understand. And so I always said that if I could do it, I would work hard just to show my part of music and what I bring to the table. And after MJ passed away in 2009, that was really like, oh man, you know, now what? After he went away, it was kind of like, well, you know, music. We're going to miss something in music that I think that nobody is kind of bringing to the table right now. Music's good today, but like when you go to the artist shows like the Grammy Awards, we used to always wait for MJ to come. MJ was like that was it. If he was there, we was all going to show up because he was the top artist. I don't think today we have a top artist. Not to say that any artist is bad, but we don't have that one artist we look forward to top the show off and to end it all and say, yeah, that was it. And that's what I think that, because he worked so hard on his music, he was such a perfectionist at his music and his craft, and I think that's what we're missing today is a standard of music, a standard of, I'm going to do this the right way and not stop until it gets there. I think a lot of artists today, and I'm not dogging them, but I think they go in there for the money without really trying to perfect the music for the people instead of how much money they get to do it.
Yeah. Have you ever made your own music?
Yeah, I once had made some music, and I would like to make more music. I do a little bit of music where I write my own stuff. I think I can write music when I want to. I do a lot of things with music, but I haven't made. I'm right now on the karaoke thing, but I would like to make my own music. And I think that if I would get a chance to write it, I can write some good music.
I think you could too. I see a lot of potential in you,
Thank
and you seem to have a lot of genuine spirit that a lot of musicians are lacking. So you have that at least, and a lot of great talent. You're a great dancer and a great singer, and you have great apps. So what more could you want?
Thank you.
Have you ever performed in public, or is this something that you do at home only?
I tell you, there was this one time, I was on America's Got Talent. That was the only time, because when I learned how to sing, I just kept it into the room. But when I was invited out there, that was my first time being on a microphone and actually doing it in front of an audience.
Wow.
So yeah, that was in a lot of ways I just wasn't ready for that at that time. So, but I know that to me I'm a lot better now. But yeah, that was the first time I had performed in that type of crowd and that type of audience. So, but it's always something I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do.
For those listening in that are inspired by your videos and the words that you have to say, what words of wisdom do you have to offer them?
I think hard work is the key to everything. I think anybody could do anything, but they have to. Work ethic is the greatest thing to get. Work ethic, and to me, health. But work ethic, if you got a work ethic, there's nothing you can't do if you're willing to work hard for it. I say don't take nothing easy. I know it's an easy way to just say, I want to quit, but I think if you keep going, anybody can do it. But it's just you have to build a work ethic to get there, and that's hard to learn, and it takes a long time to learn. But it takes a lot of people telling you can't do it. For one thing, if everybody tells you can't do it, it motivates you to go ahead and do it because you want to do what people say you can't do. So that's how I always feel.
I know you live in Sierra Vista, Arizona, right?
Yes.
What do you do when you're not on camera?
Well, I had a job that was Well, I was actually a janitor at the time, and so I used to just, mop the floors and, stuff like that. And that's what I had did for a while. And I think other than that, just lifting weights. I think, I was in the Army, and I did things like that. But I think just once I got healthy, the attitude towards life had kind of changed as into I wanted to do kind of more of what makes me happy rather than just looking for something everywhere. Because I think a lot of people do things where they, move to countries and move to here to try to find happiness. We're all looking for happiness, I feel. Mm-hmm. But I think with me, I found something that I really understand the meaning of happiness to me. And so I kind of can see clearly of where I want to be in life and things. And I went through a lot to understand that. But I feel like now, for me, I just want to enjoy life, and so I kind of just really just sing and dance, particularly, and just do the things that I like to do rather than to do what I used to do. Because I think life is short, and not that I'm running out of time, but I do feel that I'm not going to always be here at this time. I'm not going to always So I want to live life like it's the last every day and do the things that I just really love to do.
Well, Buff Correll, I really appreciate you speaking with me today.
Okay.
It's such an honor, such a big fan. I know a lot of people are very excited to be hearing from you. I have one final question, and that is, what do you do to your eyebrows?
That look, I think, came over time. I think it was just like, if you see the video, the whole hair and everything didn't start that way, but I think it's just pretty much art. I think it's just pretty much when you're so bogged down to something, and it's kind of like growing up, and it's like you just have a different feature on things, and things just happen for some reason. It becomes something. I don't even know. I mean, there's certain things I do, but it's kind of like you just don't. You really don't know how it becomes. I really, to tell you the truth, it's just years of doing something, and I can't particularly say what it is, but I do know that over the years, it just looks that way for particular reasons. I think people can notice it more because they see a video every day, but I can't pretty much tell you exactly what it is because it's so much to talk about the videos that I don't know if to talk about the persona of a Buff Correll because it keeps going. I can't even tell you exactly what is what right now because it hasn't ended, and I don't know I don't know what to say about it, but it's just I like it's kind of like saying what do you do to this? I really can't tell you unless it's all kind of said and done. So I don't.
It's constantly evolving.
Right. I can't like say because I'm talking to you, but it's like if we were to talk, I can't right now tell you exactly what's going on because I really don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah.
This is just but I really can't. We could talk about this and that, but I really can't tell you. Just like this is just how.
Well, keep it up, man.
Yeah.
You're doing a great thing. A lot of people are really into you, and they're going to keep on watching your videos as long as you keep putting them up. So you have a great rest of your day, Correll, and I hope to speak with you soon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.